As we get started though, I just want to make sure everyone's off, no one's glitched, and it looks like everyone is off and rolling. Here we are, guys. Starting off here with IMAX Baby, down by the infamous bench gap that is going to build you so much base going into this. But she looks like she's going to be taking the tag approach before she rolls into a combo. Rolling right over to Jimpin now. Again, this is Jimpin's first appearance. This is our 6th event, and this is the first time he has registered. So shout out to Jimpin. Thank you for skating today. He takes first place right there. 9 total tags with purple. Switching over to EQ, a prior champion in the event. He has a nice base score of 112 built up with a multiplier of 40. He is in third to last, but this combo right here can easily bounce him to first place. Ghost Ray jumping up to first place with 15 total tags. We're coming into our last 20 seconds here. Switching over to Gilly. Again, 0 tags, but he's sitting comfortable in a combo. He's not a stranger to big comebacks. 8 seconds going in. We are in overtime now. Switching over to Jimpin. He looks like he might be stuck. Is he going to make it out of this corner? He does. He gets the grind out. But he lands. That is going to give Jimpin third place going in. Last 2 people are EQ in a combo and Gilly. Gilly is in last place, but again, once he lands, he will be taking quite a few tags here. You see both of them virtually right behind each other, taking just about the same route. Like I said, the infamous bench gap. And it looks like Gilly's landing, taking first place. 16 total tags. That's pushing EQ down to second place. Huge combo here coming into 10 million points. Is it going to be enough to steal the first place slot? It is 32 total tags for EQ. Alright, it looks like this is the one, guys. We are off School 1 Graffiti. Like I was saying, this is one of my favorite maps. Over 100 tags, a lot of opportunity for these guys to get out of their comfort zone and make their way around the map. So we're starting off with IMAX, second place at the moment with green. Blue. Looking to build a nice, going down, but had a nice little build, base build going. Jimpin making his way out of the school, very smart, not too many players work their way into the school, so those could be some safe tags that he can hold on to, but he goes down as well. So those tags are up for grabs once again. Switching over to Gilly. He needs some tags. He ended the last round with 0. He is currently in first place. 8 total tags. He's holding green at the moment. Or for this round, I shall say. 10 seconds left of regulation. We see EQ hitting the huge drop that most players are gonna go to for a base build when going into a larger combo on this map. Looks like Jimpin as well is in his final combo. Looks like Ghost Raid actually went down and finished before overtime. Jimpin finishes his combo with a bail. He's going down, not getting any more tags going into overtime. EQ is in first with 19 total tags. Blue for his graffiti color. Huge combo at the moment. He has just about 10 mil, or just over, but Gilly is right on his tail with about 8 mil. Maya right behind him. So they're going to be fighting it out for this match here. And again, when you're going into overtime, you're more likely going to see these guys going into the main combo, which you see Gilly's going around just about the same line EQ was. So they're going to be tagging a lot of the same objects going into this overtime. Gilly just rolling into the 7 million range. Maya's finishing up with 16 tags, IMX with 10, Jimpin with 6, and Ghost Raid with 4. But that's going to be rearranged once these guys land these combos. 30 million going up for EQ. He finished up with 46 total tags, taking first place there. GG's, fellas. Everyone, good game. And it looks like everyone is... Can't find Gilly, and Gilly is in movement. Everyone is going. Again, match number 3. Last opportunity for these guys to put up some numbers on the leaderboard. We're starting off here 48 seconds with EQ Sin. Again, he's had a great run so far in this competition. But a lot of opportunity here on this map for these guys to catch up and put some points up. Switching right over to IMX, which so far has come in 2nd place in every match. Has been putting up a good performance so far. Jimpin looking at a great multiplier right now. He almost has a 70 multiplier rolling into a 30 base. And he's looking at 4th place, but he's going to get quite a few tags once he puts this down. Maya's jumping up to 1st place, tied with IMX, both at 10 at the moment. 10 seconds of regulation. Is Jimpin going to decide to start a fresh combo or just roll into overtime? Smart move, starts a fresh one. Takes 1st place as he does it. Great move, Jimpin. 17 total tags. Gilly right behind him with 15. EQ is sitting with only 1 tag at the moment, but he continued his combo right through the 0. And he is looking at quite a outstanding combo compared to what has been put up so far. Jimpin still holding on to 1st place. IMX finishing up with 6. It's looking at just around 15 mil. Last one running, only 1 tag. And he lands, taking 29 total tags. 1st place on Venice Beach, closing up Group A. And it looks like we are off, and good start to Pool B. Starting off here with Snackers. Like White Knight said, he's been a finalist so far pretty much in every single event, so he is looking to hopefully take a crown this week. He's starting off with Dark Blue, right into Snake Verts, switching over to King Chadius. He is taking advantage of those bench gaps. As you know, each one of those gaps is going to give you right around 5k points added to your base. So it's very smart to get down there, get that base going, and then move around the level, tagging as much as you can. We're coming in on the last 15 seconds. Defects is coming in 1st with 19 total tags. Deadly right behind him with 10. Angelo in 3rd with 8. 5 seconds left going into overtime. OT going over to Angelo. And it looks like King Chadius lands and takes 1st place going into overtime, but he does not get his next combo off. He is finishing up with 19. And same for Deadly. Deadly is pushed down to last, and he is done for this overtime run. But he still has 2 more opportunities coming up in Group B. Angelo sitting in 4th place. A nice 40 times 50 for his combo. Same for Spitfire, making his way around 2nd place with 16 total tags. Last week's champion versus the champion from the prior event. In these last 2 combos, 70 times 70. Again, that bench gap is going to be huge for these guys on this level. King Chad is still holding on to 1st place, even though he did not get his overtime combo that he wanted to get in so badly. Angelo coming up on 10 to 12 million. Spitfire has a huge multiplier though, and he is working his way around the map. He saw EQ dominate the 1st round. He wants to get as many tags as he could coming into the 1st map of the day for him. Alright, so you see Angelo turn around, he's going counterclockwise, and it does mess him up just a little bit. He's stuck, he's getting some multiplier in. Is he gonna make it to? Oh, he almost makes it to the rail, but 22 million, and that puts him in 1st place. Spitfire is still working though. Angelo 26. I'm sorry, that's 36. Oh, and Spitfire takes it with 38. Huge combos to finish up that run, guys. GG's. Alright, looks good. We are starting off here. Purple tags, King Chadius right up on the rooftop. Great opportunity to start off with a base score and secure quite a few spots before he actually goes into the overtime combo, if he so chooses to break it up. I'm sorry, he is blue. I said purple, he is blue. But again, here is that big drop you saw right there to build up, but he actually dropped the combo and did not continue it. I know he is kicking himself in the back for that one, but we are switching over to defects here. He is in a three-way tie right now. Deadly Husky, King Chadius, and defects, all 10 tags at the moment. But a nice build here by defects on top of the school. He has a 70 multiplier base score, and he has not hit this drop yet. Oh, he lands it, and he starts a fresh combo right before zero, taking that. Oh, he bumped into the trash can. It kept his combo. Great work by defects staying in that initial combo. Spitfire taking first place in overtime with 18 total tags. Defects second with 14. Angelo third with 11. King Chadius is finishing up with 9 total tags. Snackers finishing with 7. And Deadly is working a... Oh, he actually goes down. He had a great multiplier, which would have shot him to first place. So we are finishing up here with Spitfire, Defects, and Angelo. 1, 2, and 3. Huge scorers. We have Spitfire just going into the 7 million range. This is a tough spot here for Angelo. He is stuck in this little alleyway. He's going to lose speed. Is he going to make it to the planter to potentially get a grind and pick up his speed? This is going to cut it close, Angelo. And he makes it. He does make it. Continuing his combo. Great play. Switching right over to Defects, holding second place right now with a solid 120 times 120. And he is in a great spot to continue to build on that. Angelo finishes up that combo. 33 total tags. First place. That pushes Spitfire down to 12 tags. Defects down to 7. Snackers down to 7. And Deadly down to 5. That also bumps Chadius down to last with 4 tags. Spitfire is holding the bigger combo. They actually have almost the exact same multiplier, you guys could see. But Spitfire does have about 70k on the base score over Defects here. Defects lands. He takes first place with 35 total tags. 22 for Angelo. Spitfire had a huge run on the last one. He needs to land this and hope he can take as much as he can from his opponents here. 235 times 200 for the multiplier. $250. Oh, Spitfire does land, taking 58 total tags on that combo. 3, 2, 1 starting, and we are off. Alright, starting off here with Angelo. We saw a nice huge combo come from him. He had a tight spot to get out of, and he made it out last round and took second place. Put some tags up. This is the last opportunity for Group B. Switching over here to King Chadius. He's had some really good runs, but going into overtime, he had a couple bails that, really did him in. So let's see if he can get some tags going into the last map here. So Deadly Husky taking first place at the moment. He's going hard at the moment. He wants to put up points before the break. 16 total tags. Going down to 14. Snackers right behind. King Chadius landing, taking first place with 13. Everyone really close. 11 to 13 tags is going to take you from last place to first. 4 seconds. 3 into overtime. And we are officially in overtime. Deadly Husky is in first place with 14 tags. Chadius in second with 13. Defects with 12 in third. Snackers with 9. Angelo with 8. And Spitfire is actually in last with only 2 tags. So he needs a big combo here and he cannot bail. So we're following Defects right now. Switching over to Snackers. Snackers is dark blue. Looks like he just recently started this combo, but he has a great multiplier going, which is key, I think, to graffiti on this map. So Angelo lands taking first place with 23. Deadly Husky right behind second place with 13. Everyone else is still working. Again, look at that multiplier by Snackers right now. He's reaching 75 multiplier, 35 base. He is putting it down. Only bringing him up to third place though, 14 total tags. Angelo's still holding on to that first place spot. Defects is rolling right along. Again, Defects with only 6 tags and Spitfire with 0 tags. So they both need to land here. Defects lands, jumping up to first place with 34 tags. First place for Defects. Deadly Husky still holding on to second. Spitfire is working a 250 times 140 at the moment, but no tags. So a bail is going to get him 0. He rolled right through the overtime 0 and he said, I don't need a second combo, we're going to work right through it. Oh, he is rolling into a 300 times base score. That is huge on this map. But did he stay in the bowl or did he make his way around the map is what is going to really count here. You see Defects did tag 34 total. That's huge. Wow, he is really showing up. He is showing out and he is showing why he is one of the best in the world on Tony Hawk. Currently, we're looking at a 335 times 250. But again, he could still bail and be in last place. So it's all up to when he decides to land. Is he going to play it safe or is he going to get a little cocky and put it on the ground? 340 times 275. This is the hugest this is the biggest combo we have seen and he lands it. Only taking 30 tags there. 30 tags going to Spitfire. Alright guys, rolling into pool C. School 2 for the first time of the competition. A little bit under 100 tags here. As we roll on, I just want to double check, make sure no one's glitched out. Everyone is rolling right along and we are good to go. Again, a little bit under 100 tags, so plenty of space for these guys to spread out and get some unique tags and possibly secure a few objects that no one else will come across through their combo. So right now we are following Defects. Looking to jump right into a combo. Again, multiplier is going to play a big part in this first minute of the match here. You don't want to tag as much as you can. Put it down right before 0, and then that's where you're going to want to start to build your bigger combos. But these guys are doing a great job at that. You see Defects at 11, Deadly at 10, Snackers taking 11 there. We're rolling into the last 10 seconds. A lot of numbers already put up on the board. Angelo's still at 0, but is he going to put that down before he starts into overtime? He has, and Angelo does take first place with that last combo. We have Microwave finishing up in overtime with 17, putting him in first place. Snackers actually goes down, putting him in second place with 12. Angelo is tied for second. He's still moving right along. Defects finishes up with 9. Deadly goes down with 6. Miles in last place with only 4 tags, but still working a combo. Again, great multiplier for the base score. You want to get around this map. You want to touch as many free objects as you can. Putting it down, Maya pushes up to only 5th. Only 5th place with 7 tags finishing up that combo. But we are left here with Angelo Guy. Rolling right into 10 million. And he doesn't look like he's going to be slowing down. Great health on his balance meter here. As he rolls around, he is teal. So he has a lot of objects in front of him that he can steal here potentially. Again, well, a little bit over 10 million for his score. He actually goes down, and that goes to Microwave Mayo. GG's Microwave Mayo coming in for his first game of the day and taking first place. Alright, it looks like this is the one. We are going to be starting off here with Maya. Switching quickly over to Snackers here. But again, this is a huge map, a lot of ground to cover. You have the bus coming around the outside, which most people are going to take the outside route to build a base score. But there's only just under 60 total tags, so these guys are really going to have to fight it out for the tags they do take here. So we have Deadly taking first place at the moment, going into our last 30 seconds here, switching over to Angelo Guy. He actually has a pretty nice combo built up at the moment, 4th place for him. Hasn't grabbed any tags yet, but I know he's going to land this and continue a new combo once that 0 hits. So we're looking at Maya 1st place. She has purple. Snackers right behind with 7. We have 5 seconds left of regulation here, guys. Again, as you see, Angelo's hitting a few things, and then he has quite a few, he has quite a distance to cover before he can get to the next couple tags. So that's huge going into this map. Overtime, we're switching over to Microwave. Angelo's 1st place with 17 total tags. Everyone else is sitting right between the 5 to 7 mark, with Defects and Microwave both tied at 1 at the moment. Switching over to Deadly. He has a great multiplier working at the moment, coming into 70. He lands, pushing him up to 2nd place with 13 total tags. Switching over to Defects. He's still working. Microwave as well, both only sitting at 1 tag, so they both need to get something off now. Snacker's still working as well, tied for 3rd place with 5 tags. You guys see Defects. Oh, he actually missed the wall ride. I know he wanted to catch that wall ride, but he missed it. Lands, and that pushes him to 2nd place with 12 tags. Angelo finishes up. Angelo does take it with 17 total tags. We are starting up here with Snackers, dark blue, right on top of the map. Perfect location to start. Build some base, work your way down, and it gives you plenty of opportunity to get back to the start for your next combo. So great start off for him. We have Deadly Husky taking 1st place with 5 tags. Microwave bullying that part right away from him with 5 tags. Deadly Husky taking 6. They're fighting for 1st right now. Everyone else is staying in their initial combo. We're heading over to Defects here. Again, a prior event champion right here. 45 times 60 at the moment. Looks like he's going to make his way down to the reset. Once you go through right here, bam, you start right back at the top of the level, giving you a nice fresh start. 10 more seconds of regulation. Looks like Angelo just bailed. A nice 2.5 mil. But it still gives him time to start over with 5 seconds left on the clock. Going over to Microwave. Microwave was late, made his way into the competition, and wants to put some numbers on the board, potentially making it into the top 6. Going back over to Defects, holding the number 2 spot with 16 tags. Maya 81, 1st place with 20. Deadly Husky is finishing up 4th place with 10 tags. And everyone else is still working. Again, Defects really showing off his multiplier skill right here. Looking at a 60 with only a 40 base score. Switch down to Angelo. Angelo's do or die right now. He has 0 tags. So if he does not land this, he will walk out with 0. So he has to be very careful about if he's going to push it a little past the point he needs to, or if he's just going to take a safe landing. Switching over to Microwave. Again, everyone's still pushing. This is huge. A big overtime. Last opportunity for them to put tags up on the leaderboard. Oh, Snackers actually goes down right there. Switching back over to Angelo. But Snackers does stay at 12 tags. Oh, Microwave lands. 29 tags for Microwave. Huge jump. 1st place. Defects 2nd place with 21. Pushing everyone else under 10 tags. Angelo guy has a huge combo right now. 15 mil on the combo, and he's still working. He wants to make his way down to the big circular room where he can just kind of sit there and add on to this combo, because I feel like he might have tagged enough. He just wants to put up more numbers to play it safe and potentially take this round. Hitting the 150 base score right now. Manuel's looking a little bit shaky. It's a little low. He does take the safe route. 32 total tags for Angelo guy. taking round 3 and the last match for Pool C. Alright, it looks like everyone is off. We are good to go. Alright, guys. Pool D, we have Gilly, IMX, EQ, Spitfire, King Chadius, Ghost Raid, and Jimpin. We're starting off here with Jimpin. He is holding down orange. Great start. He's hitting quite a few. This is a great tag up here. A lot of people missed that rooftop there. Good strategy going into the school. So he has a good build. Let's see how that works out for him up there. We're switching over to King Chadius. He took the tag approach. He has light blue. He's already up to 10 total tags, taking first place. Very experienced player. He knows he wants to get as much as he could on the board before going into overtime. And he's trying to take advantage of that. Switching over to Spitfire here. He has a great combo going down into the last 5 seconds. Is he going to reset or is he going to work right through the zero here? Alright, he lands. Same thing for EQ. EQ he's known for just working right through the zero. He's a big scorer. He puts together big combos. And when he sees the zero approaching, it doesn't get him nervous. He just keeps going right through. You see he's sitting at right about 6 mil. So we're switching over to Spitfire now. IMX is in first place with 14 total tags. Finishing up the run. King Chadius in third with 9. EQ finishing up with 9 as well. Looks like Spitfire is the last one with 11 tags, second place. Coming into just around 6 mil. And he lands by mistake with 22 total tags, taking the round, going to Spitfire. Get a 6th spot. There's still 2 more maps, and anything can really happen, guys. It looks like everyone is in motion. We are off. Starting off over here with IMX Baby. Just got into that 6th spot. She wants to definitely secure a spot going into eliminations. Nice multiplier going into this corner, but getting stuck. We're switching right over to King Chadius. He is purple. Smart move, building up that base score. A lot of people go for multiplier on this map when playing graffiti, and it's a very strong move what he is doing. He's going for base, and he's going to worry about getting around the park a little bit after. A real smart move, still 30 seconds in the competition, and let's see how he makes out. IMX still in first place with 11 total tags. EQ right behind. Spitfire and King Chadius both still at 0. We have 10 seconds left in regulation. Popping over here to Spitfire. Looks like he's losing all his speed. 5 seconds left. Gilly's taking first place away. Ghost Raid is taking first place. And everyone's in their final combo. Perfect. This is perfect. Ghost Raid wanted this going into this map. First place going into overtime. 9 total tags, tied with Spitfire. We're looking at EQ right now with just under 10 million on a combo. He is dark blue and he sees a lot of orange, purple, and yellow in front of him. He wants to take as much as he could. Looks like Ghost Raid actually went down, so finishes up with 9. IMX finishes up with 8. Jimpin's finishing up with 3. And Chadius actually goes down and finishes with 1. He had a very strong base build in the beginning of the match, but it looks like he went down. He did not get the run he wanted. Switching back over to Spitfire. Again, the top 2 players right here battling it out. EQ finishes up with 28. Spitfire only has 2, but he's going to continue his combo. He's sitting at just under 6 million points. What a huge bonk right there. That was awesome. Making his way up to the canopy. Let's see where he finishes up, guys. Again, he's orange. And EQ actually still takes the win with 28 total tags. This is going to be the one here, guys. We are off. Pool D, last match before elimination. Again, a couple of these guys are going into this round shaking. IMX, Jimpin, Gilly, King Chadius are all facing elimination. And they need to pull out a big run. As well as Ghost Raid, he is here as well and he wants to push. There is enough tags for him to pull it out. There's 77 total tags on this map. So the correct combo can get you quite a jump on the leaderboard here. So passing the 30-second mark, we're here on Jimpin. Again, great combo, 50 times 60 at the moment. 0 tags, but he wants to build up as much. Oh, he actually goes down with only 15 seconds left. Gilly's first place right now. We were talking about Gilly hype in the chat. He is going off. He has 16 total tags. IMX right behind. Oh, EQ actually takes first place right after Chadius took it. We're going into 0. EQ's on the ground. EQ finishes with 20 tags, and that is it for EQ. Ghost Raid actually goes down as well. We have Gilly in second place with 15. Chadius right behind with 11. IMX 10 tags. Spitfire is at 0, but he still is comboing 30 times 50 at the moment. And you know he can go for quite a few minutes, so everyone else needs to push these numbers. IMX finishing up her run, tying first place with EQ, 16 total tags. We see Spitfire go down. It's up to Gilly, Chadius, and Jimpin. They're all facing elimination. 15 for Gilly, 11 for Chadius, and only... Oh, Jimpin has 0 tags. He's relying on one combo and one combo only. Jimpin lands and goes up to third place with 3 tags. Chadius goes down. Chadius goes down. So Gilly is the last player remaining. 70 times 90. He's pushing a 7 million point combo. Fourth place. 9 total tags. And they finish. EQ and IMX Baby tied for first place with 16. Gilly does bail that final combo. Alright, rolling off into it, and it looks like connection is good and everyone is off. Again, guys, no more leaderboard. Total tag count doesn't matter as much. You just want to stay out of the last slot. The last player will be packing and going home. So let's see how these guys get down going into Skate Heaven. This is a difficult map. Only around 60 total tags around the whole map. So there's not many for these guys to grab, but there's a lot of space in between the main tag areas. So that leaves a lot of room for error, bails, and let's see who is going to be going home at the end of this run. Last 30 seconds here, we are looking at Defects holding the first spot with 13 total tags. Switching right over to Snackers. Looks like Snackers switched over to a hoodie for the finals. Looks like he has a separate outfit just for the finals. Going over to Angelo. 10 more seconds left here. Defects still holding first place. 16 total tags. Snackers right behind with 10. We have 5 more seconds. Angelo has a nice combo. Is he going to start one fresh? He is going to work right through the 0. Going into the bench combo. Building up that base score. Going right into 7 million. Spitfires in first place with 19 total tags. Looks like IMX Baby actually goes down and finishes up with only 4 tags. Last place right now. Well, no, EQ actually still has 0. So if EQ goes down, he could potentially go home. There's a couple big scores on the board. So these tag counts will be rearranged. And just because IMX is at 3 does not mean she will be packing. Let's see how this ends up. Snackers finishes up with 11. Defects right behind with 10. So it's very close all the way around. Spitfire with around 8 mil on the board. Or on his combo. Angel looks like he's stuck here. He gets the grind. Not enough speed going uphill. Is he gonna get it? Oh, he did not get it. He does land though. That does push him to first place with 34 total tags. That pushes EQ to 0. Or he's still at 0 because he's still in his original combo. He's looking at around 15 to 16 million right now. IMX has 2 tags in danger of going home, but Defects and Snackers have 4 tags each. So anyone could be going home right now, guys. Spitfire still working, second place with 9. EQ lands a 37 million point combo, pushing him in first place, 29 tags. IMX still at 2. Defects still at 4. Snackers still at 4. We have our highest scorer so far in the competition still going. Spitfire is looking at a 205 base times 175. This is huge, guys. Hype in the chat. There's still a few unique items in front of him that are going to add up his tag score. But again, he just wants to stay out of last place. He has a secure spot for the next round when he lands. But he wants to readjust these leaderboards around. He might be targeting a certain player. He might just be trying to keep a certain person from going home. but he is still going strong, and even with a bail, he is going to be moving on to the next round. 275 times 215. His balance still pretty strong. Again, he did hit this line already a couple times, so all these tags are, it's pretty safe to say they're all going to go to him once he lands. But again, we're looking at IMX with 2. We're looking at Defects and Snackers both with 4. This land is going to be huge, and it's going to adjust our leaderboards quite a bit. He's rolling into the 300k base, really showing off what he can do. You guys know him as Diablo. You guys know him as On the Shins. On PS4, you know him as Spitfire. He won the last event, and he's coming in this week, and he sees the prize, and he is going all out. 350 times, rolling on a 300 multiplier. Again, these tags are all going to go to him. He has a secure spot going into the next round, but it all depends on who tags he steals. This is a huge combo here, guys. Biggest combo of the competition if he lands it. Oh, he goes in the Vortex. He goes in the Vortex. That sends IMX baby with 2 tags going home. GG's, guys. GG's. Hype in the chat for IMX.
Sorry, yep.
All right. Perfect. All right. Now we're off. Everyone's loaded in. Everyone's rolling right along. Again, another elimination. A bunch of huge scores here. But you just want to stay out of that last slot. Do you want to go around the park? Do you want to tag as much as you can? Or do you want to just stay on your main line and really just dominate that line and take all the tags and secure it with a huge score? There's quite a few techniques these guys can do here. It switches up from what they were doing earlier. You know, this is elimination, so the strategy's definitely changed around just a little bit. You see everyone starting up at top of the school, where earlier a lot of people went down and around the courtyard. So we're looking into the last 15 seconds. We are following Spitfire here. EQ is taking first place. Angel's just getting up from a bail as we switch over. 9 seconds left. Snackers and EQ are tied for first, both getting up on top of the rooftop, going for that huge drop, which is vital for your big scores going into this map. Spitfire lands, taking first place with 24 total tags, and he does get his final combo working. Snackers built a great base score. You saw he got it over 70k with just around 15 multiplier coming off the rooftop. That's going to be huge once he gets down to the courtyard. So we have Spitfire actually finishing with 26. He bailed his after 0 combo, and he is stuck at 26. It's a nice lead right now, but we have huge scores still playing. With that said, Defects finishes up as well, and he takes 32. So that pushes Spitfire down to 16 tags. Angelo actually bails, and he's down to 3 tags. 3 tags for Angelo, 3 for EQ. They're both at the bottom right now, but EQ and Snackers are still working combos, which are going to adjust these leaderboards around quite a bit. 2 huge scores, very identical combos. You see EQ's, I apologize, EQ's rolling to 200k. Snackers is sitting at the 100k point. Looks like EQ's the last one going. EQ lands with 30 mil. EQ takes 29. That sends Angelo with 3 tags home. Angelo's the eliminated one this round. Luckily, the pools get a little smaller. It's a little bit easier with connection, so we haven't had any issues. And it looks like the same here. Everybody is off. Starting off here with Defects Sin. Again, we have 3 prior champions, and Snackers has not won one yet, but he has been in every single elimination round week after week. So he is definitely going to push it, give it all he got, and he definitely wants to go for the crown this week. With that said, we are following Defects here. If you guys remember week after week, this is a very popular spot for him when we come over to school. He likes to take the multi-route down there and kind of tag as much as he could before he starts working up his base. Here's EQ taking that rooftop that we saw Jimpin take earlier that a lot of people ignore. That is taggable. Nice bonk there by Spitfire, showing his experience. But he is currently in last place with 0 tags. 10 more seconds on the clock. Elimination round. Everyone else is in double digits. We have Defects with 3 seconds left at 19, 21. Does he get his last combo? Defects does get his last combo off. 20 total tags for Defects going into overtime. He actually finishes up with only 22 tags. 22 tags for Defects. Snackers with 12 in second, but he's still pushing. Sing for EQ in third place with 10 tags. And Spitfire is in last with 7 tags. His first event, he was eliminated on this very map. So we have to see how these guys are going to play this out. Are they going to target his tags? Are they going to try to beat him? Just flat out beat his combo. Let's see what happens here. We have Spitfire actually finishing up. He finishes up as well with only 12 tags. EQ's behind him, only 3 tags though. He's tied for second. EQ's sitting at right around 12.5 mil. Snacker's rolling into the 10 million point with his combo. Again, Spitfire and Defects are all wrapped up. Even with the 22 in first place, Defects is not comfortable yet. It looks like Spitfire will be going home after EQ and Snackers land those combos, pushing Spitfire to last place with 6 tags. Guys, alright, everybody is off so far. Let's see if we can start off with EQ and make sure he's off correctly. Looks like we are. Alright guys, again, last elimination round before the finals. One more person will be going home. The final 2 will go off in 6 runs. Total tags will determine the winner. So we have EQ and Snackers both just tagging right along, starting off the round. Again, not too many tags here. These guys are really going to be fighting for these tags depending where they go into. A few pockets of a lot of taggable objects, but then you have a lot of space in between where you're going to waste your manual or be hitting a lot of wall rides. 56 total tags for the map, so they're going to have to battle this out. Snackers taking first place at the 25-second mark with 10. We're still on Defects at the moment. Looking at a 50 times 50, working his way back into this vert as EQ lands his combo, jumping up to second place. Again, you want to stay out of last place. So going into the 0, it would be smart to land and just try to be either first or second. Try to keep yourself composed going past that 0. But it looks like Defects is going to continue his combo right through that 0. And so did EQ. Snackers second place with 11. EQ is currently in last with 6. Defects finishes up first place with 20 tags. That is a great start, but 2 huge players still going. And unfortunately, a lot of what Defects hit here is on the main line. So you just saw Snackers take down a lot of yellow. You see Sin, EQ Sin also tagging yellow because that's all that's in front of him. Like I said, you have these pockets of spaces where you don't know what to hit. There's only 1 or 2 objects around you. And as of right now, it's all yellow in front of these guys. EQ's falling back, but it's all blue. He needs to get into a patch where he can get up some more tags. Snackers finishes up, going up to 24 total tags, pushing Defects to 9. EQ at 5, he needs a land to go on to the next round. He lands that, and that pushes Defects to 1 tag, sending him home. We have EQ Sin versus Snackers in the finals. Beach launch. Here we go, guys. THPGL event number 6 finals. Again, we have hosted 6 events. We had 5 different champions. We have EQ coming back for a potential second win. And we have Snackers that can be our 6th champion out of 6 events. So it's going to be a huge run for both these guys. Huge skaters. Hype in the chat, guys. Let's get into this final round. We're going to start off here with Snacker TTV. He is holding down green. We have EQ Sin holding down blue. And let's get right into it. So Snacker's taking a smart approach right in the center, grabbing as much as he can. Let's see if he breaks his way back out into the bowl. The EQ's tagging right along, jumping up to 11 total tags. And again, guys, these guys are going to face off on 6 runs, and it's a total cumulative tag. So 1 good run is good, but you need to pull it off through 3, 4, 5 to potentially win this, guys. So first place still at the 22-second mark, we have EQ with 16, Snackers at 6, but Snackers is working the bigger combo at the moment. Slightly, not too much, but he has a better multiplier working. Good Snackers in green. We have EQ in blue. This ball right here is very vital to working your base score. This is a, oh, EQ actually goes down right at 0. Right at 0, that leaves him at 16 tags. That is gonna give Snackers some time to party, get around this map, and grab as much as he can. He has a huge multiplier already going, 70 times 70. A lot of unique tags around him. Oh, this is a huge jump for Snackers. He needs to make as much as he can out of this opportunity. Rolling in at, closing in on 10 mil for the combo. Again, he's green. There is so much unique tags. It's ridiculous. He lands it. Snackers 24, EQ with 14. Round 1 in the books. All right, loading in. Again, this is round 2. Again, guys, you see the leaderboard back on the screen. This is your total tag count over 6 maps. So 10 is good, but these guys need a couple of really big leads to be able to take a firm victory. All right, so we have EQ starting off right in the center. Again, there's a good 20 to 30 taggable objects right in that small pit that you can just kind of go around, hit real fast, and then push your way to the outside to start your initial combo. Or your larger combo, I shall say. So right now, these guys are tied neck and neck, 13 and 13. Again, EQ is blue, Snackers is green. Last round, there was a lot that remained untagged. These guys only got about 40 to 50 tags out of the 100 potential tags. So it looks like they might be targeting each other. As you see, Snackers just did right there. He's hitting the blue before he took the unique tag, which is a very smart approach. 10 seconds left going into regulation. We have Snackers with the lead at 22. EQ right behind at 14. But EQ has a very nice combo going out of that bowl. 80 base, 35 multiplier. Snacker wants to get over there going into this overtime. Snackers looks like he's started a combo just before 0. He's looking at 16 times 22. But that's going to give him a lot more time to just comfortably combo and try to hit some unique tags and build up this lead he has at the moment. But EQ is still going on that, you know, that first combo that's pushing over 100k on the base and is getting to 100 on the multiplier. So Snacker's gonna have to hit a grind here, pick up a little bit of speed, which he does, and that's gonna push him to get around the map and potentially build his combo up to where EQ is at the moment. Snackers lands 39 to 14. 39 to 14. EQ taking the victory there. All right, our last run here on Venice. Looks like we're gonna start up here with Snackers. Again, he did take round 1. EQ came up on round 2 with a nice little lead there, but it's not much. Not too many tags separate them right now on the leaderboard, and it can be anyone's game going into the last 4 runs. So we're starting off with Snackers. Where he started over, he's not too happy with. That's not a great area to really get your base started, nor your multiplier, so he just kind of tagged and then got out of there. As EQ pushes over to the same area, looks like he might be hunting down these green tags. Plenty of unique tags, 100 tags on the map, but hey, sometimes you want to hunt down your opponent, take his tags, and make him pay for the smaller combo potentially. So we still have Snackers in first place, 11. EQ actually just lands, taking first place with 12. Neck and neck here, guys. And again, Snackers, he's attacking the blue. A lot of unique tags, but he's going after the blue. He wants to take away what he can from EQ. EQ's over in the bowl, getting his after 0 combo started. 50k base, going into the 0. 21 to Snacker, 10 to EQ. And it looks like they're both in the bowl, just getting that combo working. You want to get that base going. Without that bowl, most people just work on their multiplier. Just go around the map, tag as much as they could, and work on a multiplier. And it looks like that's the approach Snackers is going to take. But he's still working a pretty decent base compared to what EQ put up, going up out of the bowl. But again, still working. EQ's coming up to the 100k on the base. Snacker's coming up on the 60. Snacker's doing a really good job keeping his base and his multi pretty dead even. Some people favor one over the other. He's keeping it pretty even. EQ's actually getting his base right back up to his his multi back to his base, and Snackers actually bails. Snackers go down with 21 tags. He still has the lead by 11. EQ's pushing past 10 mil. I don't know if EQ knows that he can land yet or not. He does land. That pushes him up to 43. 43 to 13 going to EQ, closing out Venice. Here we go, guys. Final map. Last two players. EQ does have a nice little lead, but this is a big map. A lot of tags. And you know Snackers, he is a huge player. He can put up big numbers, and he can definitely close his gap with 3 runs. So let's see what these guys do. Alright, again, we have EQ with blue. We have Snackers with green. Smart move going inside the shop here. A lot of people don't. 3 tags in there that usually just, they're free tags most of the time. No one ever grabs them. Alright guys, hype the chat guys. Last 30 seconds here. First run here on the mall. EQ sitting in first with 10. Snacker's right behind at 8. Snacker knows he has some work to do. He's a little bit of a gap to close on the leaderboard. He does go down 15 more seconds. It gives him just enough time to get back onto the top of the school and start a combo over. So hopefully Snackers can make his way up there and start fresh. EQ's taking the lead with 18 total tags. Snackers right behind at 12. Going into overtime. And they are both working. 19 blue tags to EQ. 12 green tags over to Snackers. Snackers did make it to the top. I'm not sure if he got the base he wanted to, but he has to go with what he got. He's hitting up the left side of the mall, which has not been touched yet. It's going to give him quite a few unique tags. But now he's hitting a sea of green. This is all him ahead. A few blue, few unique. And 2 huge scores, guys. This overtime. Oh, that actually goes down for Snackers. He hits a corner, does not get the wall ride he wanted, and he bails. That gives EQ the runaway run right here, where he can just kind of go for the biggest possible score he can and tag as much as he can. But he still needs to land. Only 7 points separating the two at the moment. Still a couple unique tags. Oh, he missed that pipe on the wall. Actually, there's a pipe right there you can grind and tag. I know he was probably aiming for it, but it looks like he wall ride right over it. Again, he needs to land this. Up by 7 at the moment. His bar is very healthy. His balance meter looks good. He might take some time to spin. Oh, he actually lands right there, taking it 41 to 11, going to EQ, round 1 on the mall. Alright, here we go, guys. Like White Knight just said, we've had some huge comebacks. You know, Angelo Guy in event number 4 was down 40 points on his last run and came up with 50 plus to take the victory. So you never know. This map is mainly one line, so it's probably going to be who scores the higher combo here. But there is 77 total tags, so that's plenty of tags to go around. It depends if these guys are going to target each other. Are they going to try to go around and grab these unique tags? But Snackers needs a big jump here to stay safe and to push into the next round with a chance to take his first crown. At the moment, EQ is in first with 24 seconds left, 10 total tags, but they are both working combos. Looks like Snackers is angry. He wants to get a combo going. He has a 40 times 60 at the moment. He's going to push that right to the 0, and he's going to start fresh. He's going to do it. I know he is. Snackers jumping up to first place there with that land. EQ lands as well. They actually tie. Dead tie at 18 tags. 18 blue, 18 green, 0. Both on their final combo. 26 times 20 for Snackers and 14 times 20 for EQ. So they're pretty identical on these combos they're putting down at the moment. They're pretty much dead tied. Dead tied on the scoreboard right now. Snackers actually goes down again. He goes down once again. EQ has the chance here to put this competition away. Again, 77 total tags on the map. Snackers needed a huge jump here, and unless EQ has a bail here, he might be closing up the gap to become the first person to win 2 THPGLs. He has a 51 times 75. He's still working, healthy balance meter, both on manual and grind. He's rolling in at about 6 to 7 million. Again, he's hitting a lot of unique tags, a lot of green tags, which you know are gonna get taken away from Snackers. Snackers is Fingers crossed, hoping for a bail here, because a bail still gives him a chance in the next round. He puts it down 7 million, gives him 40 points. 40 going to EQ Sin and 4 going to Snackers.
It is looking likely that EQ Sin is going to be our champion. We're going to run these guys out for one last run, a bit of a victory lap, so to say, I think, for EQ Sin. But it's important to run the competition out to the end. But a bit of a victory lap for EQ Sin with 177 points to Snackers 66. So, guys, I'm going to, while these guys are doing their last run, I'm going to do, I want to see love for all of the skaters taking part in this competition. And in particular, can I hear some love for JMS, who is our #1 Tony Hawk's Pro Skater commentator. He's been keeping you guys up to date with all the action for the last 3.5 hours. His stream, the stuff that he's doing in the Tony Hawk's community is second to none. And he's been the #1 man today, so show JMS some love, and let's hand over to him for the last time.
Alright guys, last run, THPGL Event 6. Much love, much hype all the way around. This is going to be a victory lap for EQ Sin. Again, the first person to win 2 events since we have started this. This map only has 77 tags, so unfortunately that does wrap it up. But again, Snackers also have a victory lap. You know, it's hard to reach the finals. He has battled event after event and made it to eliminations and finally pushed it to the finals. So have your victory lap too, because you are well deserved of it. But again, this is going to be a wrap up with EQ. We're in overtime. He has 20 tags at the moment. Oh, I'm sorry. Snackers has 20, EQ with 9. EQ's walking into a 10 mil combo at the moment. Snackers just starting off. He's sitting at just around 2 mil. But he just started this combo, so he has plenty of time to still work through them all. A lot of unique tags. He's wrapping it up, pushing him up to 30 total tags. Still not enough to close the gap, but we're just going to watch EQ style it out a little bit, show off, and show us why he has been crowned the champion for the second time in THPGL. Still comboing 125 times 125. Again, just a little bit of a victory lap. I'm sure he's all smiles and laughs on his end. Congratulations, my dude. He's landing at 17.7 mil, 37 to 12. Again, much love all the way around, but EQ Sin is taking the crown and the Event 6 prize. Much love. Hey, just thank you for everyone who participated, all the shares and likes on social medias. Again, this is non-profit. This is an amateur production. We're all just getting our feet into, you know, getting tournaments and all this stuff together. So the more support you show us with sharing out tweets or going over and liking and following sponsor pages, the more we'll be able to do for you guys later on. But other than that, thanks to the viewers, the skaters all the way around, great job. If you are just viewing in and you missed the the pre-qualifying rounds, I recommend you go back and watch those. That was one of the most exciting pre-qualifying rounds we have had in the whole event. Last round, before eliminations, we had 3, 4, 5 people fighting for the last spot into eliminations. So if you did miss that, I strongly recommend you go back and you check it out. It was awesome. But again, much love to everyone in attendance, everyone watching, everyone skating. We hope to see you in future events. And congrats to EQ Sin taking the crown for the second time in THPGL. Much love, guys, and I will catch everyone next week.
Yeah, nice one, JMS. Right, that brings us to the end of Event 6. You guys have been awesome. The event has been awesome. Skaters have been awesome. Sponsors are awesome. Thank you so much for all tuning in. Keep spreading the love. I'm White Knight CD. I hope you've enjoyed tuning in for THPGL, and we will see you all back next week on the 11th.